going on, guys? It's Revibe here, and today is another episode of The Best Weapon, in which we are pretty much going through every single weapon in Call of Duty WW2 through categories, and at the end of the cycle of WW2, we will see which one was the overall best. So we're breaking it down into categories, as well as whenever we talk about these guns, we're going to see which one's best in fire rate, which one's best in overall usage, all around good for any type of player, and pretty much recoil, although we really aren't doing recoil as much, but it is a little thing that we're looking into as well. But it's mostly fire rate and overall best weapon, but at the end we'll just focus on the overall best. So today is the WW28 or the waffle, whatever floats your boat. I don't know what you guys call it. I call it the WW. I don't really care, but yeah, we're gonna be talking about this gun, which, by the way, let's just go ahead and mention that it has an insane fire rate, and this thing shoots pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the actual in-game stats, what Call of Duty is saying about the WAF, which it is saying the damage is 5, the range is 4, accuracy is 6, and the fire rate is 10. Whenever you put rapid fire, that actually goes up to 13, I believe. And the more in-depth stats is the damage per bullet at its ranges. At close range, it does 30% damage per bullet, which is pretty crazy. 22% medium and 19 long range, so it's a significant difference with the ranges. It holds 32 rounds and 48 with extended mag, and the rate of fire is actually impressive. That's why I'm saying this gun it has to be first place in fire rate, putting the PPSH in second, with the fire rate being 1000 RPMs and 1071 with rapid fire, which honestly, rapid fire, you don't even need it with this weapon, so that's kind of a waste of an attachment, so don't even bother running rapid fire. This gun does have a tremendous amount of recoil, so controlling it is a little hard. So let's go ahead and start talking about the overall usage of this weapon, because this is where I try not to give too much of my opinion and just try to go off of what I see through stats. And what I'm seeing is this: close range, and yeah, through experience, close range, this thing does demolish, but that's pretty much it. That's it, really, because we already said this gun has high recoil, so that means at a medium and even longer range, you're gonna have to burst fire a bit just to get the kill, in which by that time, your enemy can pretty much turn around and shoot you up. Depending on the gun he's using, probably if he has a shotgun, yeah, you're gonna get turned on pretty bad, or actually, I don't know, scratch that. If they're using a bar, you're gonna get, you're gonna get whooped. So when it comes to medium and long range, with the amount of recoil this gun has, you start to see how, yeah, it's a good gun, but I don't think it's best overall. I don't think this gun is good for the conservative player. I don't think this gun is good for campers, honestly. This gun is for the rushers, people who can handle recoil, people who basically go up onto spawn and shoot people up close. Because, yeah, with my experience in playing with this gun this whole time in Call of Duty WW2, I've noticed that I have to be pretty close in order to secure a kill, which is pretty dangerous because there's always people in head glitches, and you're already at a disadvantage from that because you only have their head to shoot, and the recoil is going to be, well, it won't be on your side for that part. But up close, yeah, this thing does some pretty good damage. It's honestly pretty much up there with the Type 100 up close, up there with the PPSH, and just below the grease gun. So honestly, the PPSH, Type 100, and the WAF all have the same damage up close. Of course, once you start to go to medium range, the Type 100 and PPSH are a lot better than the WAF. So I think that's kind of good to keep this gun a little equal. So it's not too OP when it comes to long ranges, and medium ranges, it's kind of OP when it comes to close range because it shoots so fast and it does that much damage. It's pretty good. But for overall usage, honestly, I don't see a camper or, a conservative player using this gun. So I'm going to have to put it in last place because really this is much only for the closer range people. But out of fire rate, I mean, this gun pretty much takes first place out of fire rate. There's no doubt. It fashions all these guns, honestly. Like, it shoots a lot faster. So out of fire rate, yeah, Type 1 or the WW28 is in first place, with the PPSH coming in second, Type 100 in third, and the grease gun in fourth. When it comes to overall usage, the grease gun is still up on top in first place, as it is the best weapon in general for any type of player. The PPSH comes in, or the Type 100 comes in second. My bad. We did say the Type 100 was in second place. PPSH in third, with the WAF in last place. Because, like I said, this gun isn't really good for those conservative players. When it comes to recoil, which I know is something we really haven't talked about too much, I'm going to go ahead and make the standings for recoil. But first place would have to be the Type 100 because there's practically no recoil on that gun. The grease gun comes in second because there's some recoil, but it's manageable. PPSH in third because kind of the same thing with the grease gun. It's there, but manageable. And the WAF last place. This thing is pretty much all over the place. So those are the standings, in which the grease gun is still on top after 4 weapons. So I don't know, the grease gun could be the overall best for SMGs at the end, but we'll have to see because we still have some more guns to talk about. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe if you guys aren't already to keep up with the series. Check out the other episodes. I do have a playlist in my channel. Make sure you drop a like on those as well. And yeah, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.